Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Love to Light Tarot, y'all. This is Nikki, and this is for... Who is this for, honey? Leo, my alliance. Hey, Leo, my alliance. Hey, Leo, boo. This is going to be your monthly December reading. Hopefully this resonates with you. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment below. Let me know if this do, honey. All right, Leo. I started doing your reading 3 times and I had to stop. So we're going to start it again, boo. You may be doing some start-stop situations, Leo, but for the most part, I feel like you're just going to eventually push through it. Leo, I heard the word reparations, okay? You know, reparations is something that you get, could be money, when you have been wronged in some type of way, okay, for over duration of time. So I'm going to take this as you either in some type of lawsuit, you could have had an accident that you may be getting some money back. I don't know why I'm saying that. And some of my other Leos, I feel like that you have been at this, sunken place and you're ready for, you feel like, say like if you've been going through something like constantly and you feeling like the tides are changing, like now you getting good stuff coming in. So hopefully I may name this the tides are changing, okay, because that's the energy that I do feel. So let's see what my Leos got going on. So good shit, that stuff is changing. I'm happy that it things are moving forward. And I know that it came at the cost of something, all right? Like reparations come into place where they could say, you know how they say about slavery and African Americans supposed to get reparations. That's due to the cost of something being, messed up for a long time, all right? So let's just see here, boo. Let's go. So angels, I was going to say Aries. You may be dealing with the Aries. Angels, what we got for Leo? I'm going to do head, heart, gut, recent, past, near future, even though it's monthly. And then I'm going to cross a couple of cards that need to be crossed, meaning that it's like an issue with it, okay? So let's see. I'm hearing that song, We Found Love in a Hopeless Place. Some of my Leos, you may have been going through some things and now you got somebody that's coming into your life that you probably thought that you never could have. Good shit, Leo. Good shit. Let's see how you handle it. Flip it. I'm saying a whole lot of you, but flip that thing. And I'm saying let's see how you handle it because this is something new. This is something different. This is something that's scary. This is something, I'm getting all those like underneath kind of feelings and stuff. So let's just see here, because Leo have had some fucked up people. I understand, baby. Me too, boo. Me too. But be open. Just know that you learn lessons from the past and you're not going to make the same mistakes because that's what they were there for, to teach you, right? When we learn, when you know, you do better. When you know better, you do better, right? But I get this person here is a pretty good person, Leo. So we'll see. Just take things slow, okay? If you opening up and they know what you've been through, and you willing to push forward, allow, and they are able to, I don't know why I act like I can't talk, and they are considerate enough to take in your feelings and they willing to work with you and move slow because they really want to do this, then yeah, I see it happening. All right, we gonna cross that. Bottom of the deck, we got the 7 of Wands. Yes, Leo, I feel like this is where you're trying to be at. Your peace, your zen is the energy that I feel. I feel like now is the time for you to take charge and move forward is the energy that I do feel. Some of my Leos, I feel like that you didn't have the energy or you couldn't do this of the past. Like some reason this was hindered. Like you were, I don't know, unable to. But now that you can, we'll see why you were unable to. I don't know. Could have been feelings or something like that, or you physically was unable to, okay? Some of my Leos may have been locked up at the time or something like that. And all you could do was sit still until. I get this energy like I have to sit here until I can, and now I can. So some of my Leos, I do get this energy where for you to say you found love at a hopeless place, I don't feel like you're there any longer. I do feel like that you were once feeling like you just don't know what you was gonna do. And now because things like the tides are changing, you have this new energy that's loading now that Leo is feeling, okay? So let's just see. In the past, we got the 6 of Pentacles kind of on their side. And then we got the Eight of Swords. But of course, right? In your head, we have the Hierophant card. Could be the sign of Taurus. In your heart, you got the Seven of Pentacles. In your gut, you have the Four of Wands. And in their future, we have the Five of Swords crossed by the Four of Cups. Okay, so Leo, what I felt like in the month of December, and I'm going to go to the past, and then I'm going to bring it in the overall month of what you're dealing with. So in the past, Leo, you got the Eight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. This is the energy that I felt in the past where you were a part of a situation. That's why I was thinking reparations or money being given or something happened. I feel like that you, Leo, was with an individual. So this Six of Cups could be that this is something that you wanted this to be, but it wasn't. Meaning, give and take. I give, you give. You understand? But I feel like this was a whole lot of Leo doing and not enough of the other person giving, which left you at this place to figure out where you are. When I got that song, We Found Love at a Hopeless Place, this is where you're at now, is the energy. Remember I said you were at a sunken place, like you felt like either your hands was tied or you couldn't move. It's the energy of the past, but not anymore, right? And I feel like that you're coming out of that, okay? So some of my Leos, if you were a part of a situation that you felt like you couldn't move forward because you was all up in your head, and this situation may have had you all up in your head. If a person is half giving or making false promises or trickling like bits and pieces of giving, not being consistent, just enough to keep you hanging on, is the type of energy that I do feel for Leo. But that's something of the past that you pushed through, right? Some of my other Leos, I feel like if you're building wealth, okay, if you're working on job hunting or looking for another job or bringing in that's the same thing, job huntings or looking for, well, job hunting meaning like you're unemployed. Looking for another job is like you're at one job and you trying to elevate and move to another job, okay, because you don't like the job that you at. You go in, you do your job, you come home, and then you dread to go the next day. I feel like Leo don't want to be at that place. So for some of my Leos, you feel like it's time for you to level up with this Hierophant card. That's the way that I look at this Hierophant card in some instance. It's like the universe is asking Leo to up the level, okay? If you have been stagnated at a certain space in your life, then the universe will, advise you and shake some things up so things can be moved to another level so you can grow. It's all about the growth process. You understand? So you may be taking charge and understanding that in order for you to bring in the happiness that you want in your life, surround yourself with the people that you would like in your life. I feel like in the past, Leo, it was bad friends. You could have had bad relationship. You ain't like your job. I feel like a whole revamping of the way that you want things to be is going to occur in the month of December. Why? Because you got the ability to move now. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, okay? In your heart, you got the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is about growing and harvesting seeds. But the Seven of Pentacles is about seeing where you have been and recognizing that you may have to change directions in order to make things grow. See, this person have been planning this thing for a while. You see all of this. And you can sit here and nurture this as you can see what you've already done, or you can try to move this over to the other side and plant something greater so your harvest can grow even bigger. This is what I feel like in your heart. The Seven of Pentacles is about been there, done that to me. Like, I know what this gonna give me. I know what this gonna give me. Now, in order for me to get something different, I'm gonna have to do different. And that may require for me to, take a stand or move in a different direction. And to do different, that's where the leveling up come in at. Now, some of my Leos, you are with an individual now. I do get that, right? It's the month of December. You are with an individual now. is what I feel. And I feel like this person is giving. And this is the person that's a pretty good person, okay? And I feel like it's this steady place. But sometimes Leo get up in their mind because, like I said, if you found love at a hopeless place and this person came in and they pour off into you and let you know that you were enough when you couldn't even see that you were. You see how this person is looking in the mirror? What you really are is not what you see. But somebody else could be coming in and telling you that they see you as much different as what you see yourself, which is a beautiful thing when you have that type of love of somebody that love you to light, is the energy that love you to this, to let you know that you are enough, where you will have that support from an individual, and you be safe to know that a person is going to stick around because they're balanced in their emotion and they don't have them ignorant. Well, let me take it back. They don't have unhealed feelings. They don't have ignorant ass, I'm going to say it, ways that other people may have that kind of nitpick you and wanted to manipulate my Leos and wasn't genuine. And as soon as they come in, they fly out. Or when they do come in, Leo, they detached and stuff. And so you really don't know if they care. This is all to keep Leo up in their head. No more of that, right? No more of that. Since Leo is focused on Leo, right? And know that what it's going to have to take in order for you to build you is for you to pour off into you. And the Seven of Wands is about setting boundaries. So I get a whole lot of that has been going on. So this is hence the reason why you're at now. You know better, you do better, right? It's time to level up and move from the place that you were. Growth is happening. Get it? And you got the Four of Wands. That's about teamwork. Teamwork make the dream work, baby. I know you get that. And I feel like that, Leo. I feel like that in your gut, you really feeling this sense of freedom from where you was. This is being bound. This is being free, right? Some of my Leos, like I said, this Eight of Swords could have been you been locked up or a sense of restricted. And you may have had support, but you wanted to do, or you may have done things that you felt like, but you would like to do more, is the energy that I feel, okay? Or in the past, if you had support, you wanted more, like you know it wasn't enough. It was like you were being, what do you call it? Like in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, when you see the Six of Pentacles, you see two people. It's like beggars down there. One person getting this much and the other person getting that much. I get that energy. I feel like you may have gave this much and another person gave that much. Hold on. All right, baby. Near future Leo, we got the Four of Cups and the Five of Swords, all right? What I don't want you to do is fall back down to this place. I get that this is something new. I get that this is something that I get that, meaning like this new energy that you have for this change. I feel like this is just the start and the brinks of it, right? Of something that you would like to build for yourself. I do get that other people can come in and hinder Leo because Leo is taking a stand for his or herself. But I feel like that what it is in the near future, this Five of Swords is here because you know where you been, the place you been, and you don't want to go back there no more. So you feel this sense of this calling to grow, to move yourself from the places that you have been. And you may have to follow a certain path, and you may have to leave other people behind and stuff, which is fine if they're not here to Six of Pentacles you. Pour off into you as you pour off into them. Okay, so that's the energy that I do feel. Some of my Leos, I do get that even though you do have a person around, you up in your head about how this is going to move forward. Is the person really real? I know I've been through this before. People been in my life. I don't know if I should accept this cup. Like, I do get that for some of my Leos. Some my Leos, I do feel like, you know, if a person actions are adding up with what they're saying. So I'm not going to tell you that the individual is cool if you don't feel like they are, okay? You may be at this stand where you just don't know. You're not finna just pour off into anybody. You going to see. The energy that I do feel for some of my other Leos is that you don't have anybody around. And what you looking for is like, this is a freedom. Like, you want to do more. You want to travel. You want an exciting life. I feel like for some of my Leos, you've had this thing where your life was like mundane, and you sick and tired of that. And I feel like what you could do to press forward is to pour off into you, is the energy that I feel. Okay. And when you pour off into you and start taking small steps to do things that you like. So take it like, I go for walks. I'll go for long drives. I'll take my own self to the movies. I'll get up and get real cute like somebody else is finna take me out on a date. I'll take myself out for ice cream. I'll go to the park and go swing on the damn swings or play on the monkey bars. It's whatever my heart desires, okay? So I get this sense of energy where some of my Leos, you want to be okay with being with you, because you have been with another person. So what you're trying to do is figure out at this present time, what do I like? You know, if you've been stuck with a person, and I feel like it's been stuck, Lee. I don't want to say the word, but say you've been with an individual, that's who you know. You know what I'm saying? So to break free from that individual, some of my Leos may feel like, I don't even know who I am anymore. Well, get to know you. Get to know you. Spend some time in nature. Do whatever you feel like you want to do. This is now the time to ask yourself, what makes Leo happy? Because I feel like you haven't asked yourself that in a while. You just kind of did what you had to do. But what if you did what you wanted to do? Anything you wanted to do. Something small. Everything may not cost money, because I feel like you may be working towards some things. But what would Leo like to do is the energy that I feel, okay? Let's see here. And start there. That way you'll build up this sense of peace, right? And then you'll be okay to handle things, even a new relationship. You won't be afraid on falling back into the old ways or situations of the past, like this person is like another person. You don't want to bring that baggage on into this thing, okay? Let's clarify the Eight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to be independent. The whole thing I was talking about. That's where I'm getting self-sufficient, independent. You want to know, you want things to work out in a way so you will be able to take care of things, and you will be okay no matter what, okay? And you may be trying to build business and work on you, right? And you're not going to overgive. This person here, once you go through them changes and you know where you have been and now you know where you're at right now, you're not going to overgive. When you give to a person, you're going to give 3 pentacles. You're going to keep 6 to yourself. And that's how you go. You're not going to just pour off everything off into an individual. Let's clarify the Five of Swords and the Four of Cups. I got a customer coming. I don't want to stop your reading. Child, we get it. You know, when you're moving forward, people come around with problems. They don't want this shit to happen. Don't allow also moving forward in situations be harmful. I'll be back, Leo.